Hi. This is the second time recording this because the first recording I talked a bunch and didn't actually like say a lot. It was just really boring. Oh yeah, I guess this is awkward because I am starting a video in the middle of a video game that I haven't played before on the thing, and yeah, good job, me. You really did it. Oh, it was just an hour of me like talking without actually like saying words. Or like I kept like pausing, you know, like I just did there. And sorry, disgusting. I kept like stuttering and just not speaking properly and like not finishing thoughts, and people are talking over me and people are talking over me and people are talking over me. Don't worry, you don't have to worry about the story about this game because I don't know what it is and I don't care. I'm just playing it because it's popular. I don't fucking know. I don't have the VTuber model up either because this is a locally recorded thing. It's not a live stream. I mean, all of my videos are locally recorded, but it's not. I'm not live right now. I'm just kind of yapping in the middle of the night. It's almost midnight and I'm playing Arknights Endfield. I found the part where this game becomes an automation game. I should say that. I did talk about a few things, but none of it was cohesive or like structured at all. Just like my life. Thumbs up. What's the surfer dude thing with that they do with their like pinky in their thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead? Are they wearing the same outfit?
Ready to play? This is our chance to learn and grow. This is our chance to learn and grow. This is our chance to learn and grow.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, dude, she's a lizard whammon with guns. That pose kind of looks cringe. That's somebody's favorite character. I just made fun of somebody's favorite character. I'm so sorry for making fun of your favorite character, man. Here, you know, I should like write a list of things to talk about. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Here. Oh, this is play capture, even better. Check this out. Here's paint. So here's some of the things I need to talk about. Why am I making that a square? Here's a dash. Here's the 4 things we're talking about. This make yeah. Oh, that looks great. And then evil. What's the 4th thing? The game me play, aka, you know, this funny video game. This one, where am I? Actually, I guess I can start off with the game that I'm playing for the thing I'm talking about. So far, this game is pretty alright. I literally like just started playing about 2 hours ago. So far it plays pretty nicely. I'll say it controls decently. Yeah, I picked it up because I heard, oh, it has automation in it, and I was like, oh, that sounds neat. I was worried about a gacha game where like the main mechanic is you know, automation, but it seems like that's not too big a deal. I don't think I'm gonna be making a ton of videos on this. Probably, hell, who knows? Maybe it'll be another month before these guys are doing push-ups. Maybe it'll be another month before my next video. Who knows? Or maybe it'll be like a couple days. Maybe I'll get super into this and make like regular videos. Who knows? I don't know. I'm bad. I know I'm bad with making funny things. Not funny. This isn't even a funny video. This is just a yap video. I'm gonna go get a drink. You wait 1 second. I'm gonna go get a drink. I am back, and I also need to notice my glasses need cleaned. Hey, what is that? What's that? Where did that come from? I didn't draw that. You guys draw that? How do you make that? I'm not taking accountability for this creature. Yeah, this game's alright. I haven't played it enough to really give it a fair, like, shake or, like, anything, so I'll probably play it more off recording, off stream. I mean, I haven't even played it on stream yet, so whatever. I don't even know if I am going to play it on stream. So gotta... Well, I don't have to play more RE6. I just... No, I want to. Oh yeah, I should say. been playing RA6 on stream. Or I had played RA6 on stream a little bit. And that game is bad. Which I already knew that going into it. What is happening? Jesus Christ. I'm thinking talk about making videos and why I haven't really been doing it and why I'm an awful YouTuber and nobody should watch me. Well, I don't actually think that. I think my videos are pretty alright for the most part. Generally, if I really like a video that or if I don't like a video that I make, I don't upload it. Or if I'm in like a bad headspace whenever I've made a video and I'm just like, I just not feeling it. Generally, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm good. No one needs to see this. But yeah, if I make a video and I put it out and I'm just like, I have to watch my own videos, right? I watch my own videos more than anybody actually watches my videos. Mostly because I edit them, so like that's pretty normal. I'll occasionally like look back at them and I'll be like, yeah, that was a good video, or yeah, that was a shit video. And if I look back and see that it was a shit video, I'll be like, okay, I won't make videos like that one again. Like, who knows? Maybe this video will be one of those shit videos where I look back on it and I'm like, why did I make this? I don't know. These talking videos are, they're more therapeutic than anything. I don't care if anybody really even watches them. If they do, then cool. Woohoo. Honestly, I could use these as like a diary, but I'm not going to do that. I don't need a public diary. But yeah, in terms of creating content and making videos and wait, that's a thing I can kill. I have been mostly mentally drained just by life in general recently, so like I just haven't had like any want to really like make anything, and you know, I won't go into too many details about it, but just like it's mostly, you know, losing people. Lost a dog. Or not people. I've lost my grandmother died. I get that she is people, but she's like one person. So like, you know, it's not. I'm not losing multiple people. I'm mostly through that and all that stuff. Oh, she's dead. She's next. I don't win this, I think. Oh, sorry. He's talking about my grandma, like not being alive anymore. I'm about to lose. Oh my god. I'm the deadest person in the world. She's comboing off herself. Oh, she's dead. But yeah, depression is not good for making decent videos, I don't think. Oh, I'm not gonna go too far into it. You know, this ain't a therapy session or anything. I don't even go to therapy anymore. I used to. Then I found out, or it didn't find out, it just kind of like occurred to me like, this is literally just talking to somebody, huh? At least that's what it was like for me and the therapist I had. Like, they gave sound advice, but nah, I don't know. Do I gotta plug you in?
This feels familiar.
Okay. Fuck that then. don't need that. That's funny. Sorry, I'm doing the thing I was doing in the last recording where my brain kind of just wanders and I talk inside my own head and I don't actually like yap. Hold on, back to making videos. I need to be in a good headspace to actually make videos and like record. I don't often record things, and most of my videos are like I've done them like on stream or something. Just because it's much easier to be live for me than to like sit down and record a video. Even if nobody's talking in chat, you know, it's a lot easier to yap to a live audience, whether they're there or not. SOS. Ooh, I need an SOS. Don't want a second guess. Ooh, I give my heart to you, now my heart's into you. And I can't find the other half. It's like I'm walking on broken glass. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Dude, somebody who watched this video, just got their, like, brain melted by, like, thinking about that song for the first time in, like, a decade.
Too bad. They almost
bad. I can't believe there was a point in my life where, like, I was like, man, those Jonas Brothers people are so popular. I can't, wow. Like, I don't know, it's something I'm thinking about them now is like, do they actually, you know what? I'm curious. I'm looking this up right fucking now. She's muffled. I'm looking up right now. Hey, Markiplier. Oh, hey, Markiplier's making videos again. Brothers. Jonas Brothers. Do they still make music? Wait, hold on.
Well, I think we...
Dude, the Jonas Brothers planning meeting. New Year's Eve special streaming live on Samsung TV Plus? What?
We're all here.
We made it.
We made it.
Oh, great. Happy quorum.
Happy
quorum. Sorry, what is this? What is this derail? What am I doing? Anyway, making videos. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. What else can I say about making videos that isn't just like, haha, I sit down and make them when I feel happy in the brain, and my brainstem is not fucking being eviscerated by emotions and other, things that are happening in my life, and stress 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 and stress. Oh yeah, don't worry about the story of the game, by the way. It does not matter. It's typical, like, oh, you're a protagonist who doesn't know what they are, and they you know, they're actually like super important, but you know, like, who cares? I mean, not who cares, but like, you know, it's pretty par for the course so far. For like, if you've played a gacha game, you're like, okay. Well, other than Zenless. Zenless has like, oh yeah, you're like a real character. Sorry, I had to drink water. Dude, here's your call to action. Drink some fucking water, dude. Sorry, I have to censor that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have swear on you. I'm so sorry. I always do this thing where I go when I can't think of what to say next. Hey, Andre. Anyway, wait, sorry. What's next on the docket of things? You know what? Art. I guess I've said anything I need to say about video making. There's not much to say there. Like, it's, if I'm feeling good, I'm making videos, and, you know, whatever, and whatever, and whatever, and whatever, and dude, whoa. Wait, who's drawing that? What the hell? What the hell? Who is that? What the hell? What is he doing here? What? Oh my god. Who drew this, by the way? Like, where'd that come from? Let's talk about art and drawing and art, which is probably going to be the most boring topic I could talk about. I guess? Is that boring? Maybe not to some people. But yeah, you know what? Fucking, maybe I can do like a reintroduction to myself. Like, cause, dude, ice emoji? Sorry. Back in 2016, about maybe 2017. I know, yeah, it was 2017. I went to college for art, which a lot of people will hear that and be like, oh, so you're poor. Yes, that is exactly what that means. But I didn't even get a degree. Not because I dropped out, but because the school closed, which, you know, I've talked about this on stream a bunch, but hey, maybe there's some people who will watch this who don't watch my streams, because, you know, live content is, fairly, I would say, niche. I think YouTube content is a lot easier to digest, because you can just grab that stuff whenever you want, buddy. But yeah, I went to art school. It wasn't even like fully an art school. It was like a community college, that shut down in the middle of my thing. Thankfully, when it came time to pay for student loans and things, you know, I didn't have to, because of, you know, Papa Biden and his oh wait, no, was it Biden? No, maybe it wasn't Biden. Whoever was in office at the time had a thing going where they're like, hey, bam, student loan forgiveness. There you go, dork. Actually, it took a few years, so it wasn't actually in 2017. It was probably like around... No, maybe that was Biden. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Connecting to the Enfield network. Am I offline? Oh, Arknights. I hope it hasn't gone down, or else I'll have to find something else to yap over. It's unfortunate that I don't have any like actual like certifications or anything as an artist. But here, pop up some art on the stream. Art that I did years ago and art that I've made in the past few streams now that I'm getting back into art. Thanks to my friend General Ars. I genuinely want to like thank him for technically doing nothing. He has kind of a bit of fire inside me in a way where he is starting to do art, and I have almost entirely fallen off of like drawing and things like that the past few years, other than like drawing some silly stuff in MS Paint. Here, flash some art on screen if I didn't already do that. But yeah, he started learning art. He's like fresh. Sorry, excuse me. He's pretty fresh to it, trying to learn the basics and everything. And every Wednesday he's doing art streams, and I'm just like, you know, I'm joining him for those. So yeah, Ars, I don't even know if he'll watch this, but Ars, if you ever like see this, or hell, somebody else tell him. I don't fucking know. I mean, I could tell him, like, I might tell him on Wednesday whenever he does art things again. But yeah, I big fucking thank you for getting me back into art, because I genuinely just didn't care for the longest time. I had no like real reason to do it. Although I did want to do it for like work, but like it feels so awkward to like get into art and like do art like for work and stuff, because like I don't know, it's weird, especially when you're not like fully confident. I'm not fully confident in my art. I know I can do like good stuff. Hello, person.
Right?
Of course I do.
Of course I do.
But yeah, art is fun. I very much enjoy drawing. I know like a lot of the basic fundamentals of art and things like that. I'm not gonna go over them because that is incredibly boring. I'm pretty sure people have just like stopped watching my stream because I start talking about art fundamentals. It's like art fundamentals are incredibly boring. I am fully aware. But yeah, there's not much else to talk about art-wise, other than, you know, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying drawing stuff. Oh, actually, here's the thing I can say about, I guess, both making videos and art. I do want to continue making things for my, my little series, Rainbow Wax Pencils. I don't know when the next thing will be, because, I'm not sure, what direction I am looking to take with the next video yet. I do want to like start making longer videos, because for the most part they've all been like shorts, like YouTube shorts that are like, oh, maybe like a minute long, maybe less, mostly less. But I think it would be more fun. What is going on here? Lesbians. It feels weird to go back to like the normal things after making the Catalyst video, because you know, I've had a lot of fun making the Catalyst video, although I absolutely did not have permission to use the music in that. Like, there's no way I would have gotten permission. I don't have any way to like actually contact Block Party, but I'm sure it doesn't matter. Like, whatever. I probably won't be making more music videos. That one I was just thinking about making that specific. I've already done this elsewhere. I was just thinking about making that the Catalyst video for like a long time. I was listening to Block Party and I was like, fuck, I really want to make a fucking music video out of this. And rather than doing the usual thing where it's like, oh, I'm just imagining it in my head and it's like, oh, it's so fucking cool, I just started making it. But yeah, Rainbow Wax Pencils will continue. I think it'll probably be a longer video. Actually, I should explain what Rainbow Wax Pencils is. It is it's just like my my OC's like thing. What? It's alright. I get distracted so easily, and I apologize. But what in the fuck is that shirt you're wearing? That looks so ugly. What are you wearing, a fucking topographical map, buddy?
I must return to my post.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This arsenal still seems intact. Take a piece or two.
Fuck up. Check weaponers. I can purchase weapons. Oh my god, I can purchase weapons. Congratulations on purchasing weapons. Now you can put on a weapon. Since we're doing reintroductories, I guess, so I haven't, you know, like, done a Yap video in a while, maybe newer people won't, like, know a lot about me. I have pretty fucking severe ADHD, and it's not like, oh, hey, oh, you're self-diagnosed or anything. No, I was diagnosed as a youngin', around 8 years old with pretty severe ADHD, and it is significantly affected my life for the worse. It is bad, and I hate living with this, but it is me, so I have to accept that. If you see a lot of cuts where I'm like standing in the same spot, it is mostly because I cannot focus on like buggerloids. I'm sorry. I can't focus on like too many things at once because my brain shuts down. Or at least new things. Like once, dude, eyes emoji? Oh, this shouldn't be happening, me, when I'm making a Yap video and can't focus on yapping. Yeah, Rainbow X Pencils, sorry, I'm focusing too much on the story and not my own yapping. Which, you know, whatever. I don't... People who are watching this probably watching it for Enfield content. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this video. Wait, guys, did you know that the subscribe button lights up when you say you should subscribe? Hey, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Fucking I just brought that up because I don't know, fucking engagement. I wanted the thing to just do the thing. Actually, does it still do that? I don't know if it does that. Let me know in the comments if it lit up. But yeah, anyway, the things we were talking about. Rainbow X Pencils. I don't know what part I want to go to lore-wise, because there is quite a lot, because I've been thinking about it more than actually making the lore, which is probably a good thing, because it means I actually want things to be cohesive rather than making up the lore as I go, which technically is what it started out as, but then eventually I was like, oh no, I kind of want this to have like some solid footing rather than like just making shit up as I go. Actually, so funny thing, the character in the Catalyst video, sorry, I'm gonna go here, how about this, here's a topic. Hold on, we have to Rainbow X Pencils. There, we're talking about this now. You know, we've talked about art. Yeah, there we go. Let's talk about Rainbow X Pencils for a bit. I won't say any of the lore here, unless you guys want me to yap about the lore, which I think kind of defeats the purpose of some, like, the vibe that I'm trying to go for with Rainbow X Pencils. I kind of want it to leave things up for interpretation while also like having like real like lore. I don't want things to be, I want things to be confusing but in a fun way, you know what I mean? I don't want to like exactly tell like what's going on, which is hard. I want things to be vague but also like give you like just enough information to be like, oh, okay, maybe this is what's going on. But I haven't made a video in months. Half a year, probably. I don't know. But, yeah, the thing I was gonna say in the Catalyst video, that is not crayons, the character that's there. Oh wait, actually, for people who haven't watched my videos, this is also confusing. There are 3 characters so far that have been, like, actually, like, shown on screen. There's Niji, who is my, like, VTuber like thing. there's Crayons, who is just like spoilers. I can't say exactly who she is because that's, you know, that would be spoilers and not being vague, but we'll say his roommate for now. That's what I'm calling her because that's the only thing that I can say without spoiling things. And there's third character who I still haven't named because technically her name doesn't matter. So I've literally just been calling her because her name really doesn't matter. The eyes emoji? Sorry, the face. I love the expressions in this game. It's kind of nice. Here's one thing I will say about Rainbow Wax Pencils and like Niji or whatever. He's from this has been shown in some of the shorts and stuff, but he is oh, I thought that was someone walking in real life. That person that just walked by, I thought it was in real life. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again. But he's from space, obviously not from Earth. And he's not a cat. He's not a cat. He's a completely different creature. The place that they come from, they don't really need names. Niji, and Crayons for that matter, didn't have names until they like got to Earth. I might make a short of this. I guess technically this would be spoilers then for like a video. But they do name them each other after like meeting like some people on Earth and like being like, the fuck, wait, you guys like call each other things? What? You don't just like know? I won't say more in case, because I do have like an idea for that moment and how that like comes about, like their names and stuff. Actually, Crayons' name was already put into a short, which is really funny, because I was gonna make this like really nice moment where Crayons like gives oh, okay, fuck, I guess this is spoilers. Fuck it, I'll spoil it. Crayons is the one that names Niji when they get to Earth, right? Which, and like, the whole point of it was gonna be that like, she named him something that like means something to her, and like, she was like, oh, she really likes how like Japanese sounds, and like, you know, like Niji is the word for rainbow in Japanese, and in the first short where Crayons appears, which is technically the first Rainbow Wax Pencil short, he calls her Crayons because he's like, whatever. Well, her name being Crayons is technically retconned lore that I just didn't think about until I was just like, I like the name Crayons, but you know, you're not gonna hear about that because it's shit. It sucks. Oh my god, puzzles. Oh my god, it's Tetris. Oh, okay, I get it. Sure. Oh, it's like Sudoku Tetris? I kind of like that. That's very nice. The first Rainbow Wax Pencils was mostly like a joke thing anyway, because I was like, oh, I just want this character to exist now. I'm not sure when I'll make more Rainbow Wax Pencils, because they take a lot of time. Or like, the way I want to make them will take a lot of time and energy. And I don't necessarily like spending too much time on a single project, which sounds like I'm lazy, but the thing is, I don't want to like start something and have it take too long and I like lose interest in making it, if you know what I mean. So I like having like a fully like a mostly developed idea of what I want to do before I jump into a project, like a bigger like animation project or something like that, which is how I could make a comic, but like that's even like that's another new thing. I would have to learn how to like make a comic properly or something like that. Okay. So the tactiles are just auto. Ooh, okay. That's cool. You auto heal. Can I say 352 is such a strange number to heal by? Anyway. Yeah. Rainbow X pencils will continue. I don't know when. I just need to get out of the like mental rut fully and feel good and actually figure out what the next step is in showing off what it's about. And I apologize for how long, like for anybody who's actually like interested in Rainbow X pencils. I'm really sorry it takes fucking forever for me to put anything out about it. It's just I feel lazy, but I know it's not specifically laziness. I'm just like, you know, I don't work properly. I don't want to blame my ADHD, but it is a pretty fucking good scapegoat, which I don't want it to be a scapegoat. I want to like work together with it, but it is incredibly difficult to really go through. Dude, hold on. A new thing that I'll talk about that maybe more people would care about, you know, I have no idea how long it is in this video, because this will be cut down into like whatever, and I'll cut out all the boring parts and have this out probably the day after, which is another reason like I should be able to do daily content and I just don't. Maybe I am lazy. Fuck. Should this be on a separate channel? Probably. I'm not gonna run a separate channel though. I barely even run this channel, so if I put something out, then I put something out. But I do hope that my videos are good. I'll put in like little edits and such every so often. Funny little like put this rotating raccoon on the screen. Put him on there. Is it a 3D model? It better be a 3D model. If it's not a 3D model, if I can't find a 3D model, let me, please don't yell at me, please. I just couldn't. Okay, make him rotate on the Y-axis. I don't know. If you guys do enjoy these like talking videos or something, maybe it's a nice thing to just like tune into every so often. Maybe, I don't know. I like videos where people kind of just yap about like whatever. Speaking of yapping about whatever, Resident Evil 9, dude, that shit looks so fucking cool. I cannot wait until I get to play as my boy Leon again. I am so ridiculously excited. For anybody not initiated in the Resident Evils, just know that Leon has not been in a mainline Resident Evil game since Resident Evil 6, which was like critically acclaimed. It's just, you know, the best Resident Evil in the series. I don't know, if you know anything about Resident Evil 6, it is that it is the worst Resident Evil game in the series. Or not, maybe not the worst, there's some pretty bad ones. But it is very divisive and disliked. Oh my god, they got sexy woman enemies. Enemies?
Impressive. You must be the legendary administrator.
Yeah, see how I put my hands on my hips, but they're not actually on my hips, they're like floating above my coat? Yeah, that means I'm the administrator.
The Bone Crushers have sabotaged
The Bone Crushers have bone crushed. They have crushed the bones of many people. That is why they are called the Bone Crushers. They have a way to get their name. Oh yeah, sorry, Resident Evil 9. I mentioned this in the other recording, but you know, I'm scrapping that recording because it fucking just blew ass. There was an interview with the director of Resident Evil 9, and he didn't actively bash RE6, right? But he did say, the director of RE9 went on to say, RE6 definitely tried to do way too much. Is that 2 legendaries? I already have you. You're new. Oh, sorry, that was a 5-star. Oops. What? Well, you can really tell.
Administrator, I'm Estella, and please don't give me physically intensive assignments. Thank you.
You can tell what kind of market they're tapping into. That's sick. I got 2 new 4 stars or 5 stars, I guess. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Cool. But sorry, I'm doing it again. The director of Resident Evil 9, not bashing. He wasn't bashing Resident Evil 6, but he did say it failed in a few ways. I don't know if he used the word failed, but it definitely was trying to do way too many things. And he acknowledges that there were some parts of Resident Evil 6 that were like, yeah, that is like a Resident Evil game, namely most of Leon's campaign, for the most part, not all of it. But there were parts in there. It's like, yeah, this is a Resident Evil ass game. But like it took it way too far in some regards. You know, like how the prologue of the game, you know, you start up the game for the first time, you're playing as Leon running away from a fucking like exploding city, like the whole city's exploding behind you, and it's fucking crazy. Then you start Leon's actual campaign, and then he's shooting the president of the United States who just turned into a zombie. This is the first 10 seconds of Leon's campaign. It's insane. But and then there's like in like Jake and Sherry's campaign, there's the fucking ice shit. Like there's a whole glacier that's like you're on a fucking like a ski, like a ski, what is it called, like a snowmobile. You're on a snowmobile and you're fucking running away from a glacier that's like exploding behind you and fucking like going crazy. And it's like, what is happening in this video game? It is insane. Go from any part in Resident Evil, like from like Resident Evil 4 and 5. There's some crazy shit in Resident Evil 4 and 5. Chris punches a boulder famously in Resident Evil 5, but like they're not fucking like that insane. There's some crazy shit that happens every so often, but RE6 is like, has these moments where it's just it's way too fucking like crazy and far. And the director of RE9, it like knows about that, and he's like, yeah, it definitely should not have been like that. It should have been not more grounded, but like it shouldn't have tried to do as much as it did. They're trying to re-explore the multi-protagonist gameplay of Resident Evil 6 with Resident Evil 9, but making it actually good. I don't think Resident Evil 9 will have like a co-op thing, because not gonna lie, co-op Resident Evil is just not it. If it does have co-op, I hope it's just like not, I don't know what to say about it. I hope it's not required, or like maybe you can choose to do it solo and that doesn't affect your, you know, whole experience. But I doubt that Resident Evil 9 is going to be like co-op in any way. But they are going in a direction which I think is good, where they're limiting it to 2 protagonists, and they're having new original character Grace, Alyssa Ashcroft's daughter, and, you know, returning big boy Leon, to one, bring in, you know, the old fans and like people who have listened or like known about Resident Evil. I'm skipping these because they just talk forever. Yeah, they're bringing back Leon, and like to get more people in, which they're not saying any of this, but it's just obvious. What are these buckles? Honestly, Leon's the best choice for bringing in a bunch of people, because holy fuck, it has been forever since we've seen that man. Well, not really. Every time I say that, people are immediately like, what do you mean? We just got like multiple years of Leon video games. We haven't seen Chris. Well, I guess we have seen Chris. I did not pay attention to any of this. Like, we got RE2 remake, we got RE4 remake. That's like, oh yeah, you have seen Leon, but we haven't seen what Leon's been up to in years, since fucking 2013. We've seen what Chris is up to. He's out fucking shooting like wives and not saying anything about like to Ethan. Actually, can I go on a fucking like thing about that? That is insane how Resident Evil 8 starts, and it is so fucking stupid. That like, what did they do to Chris? Why is Chris such a fucking moron? It is insane to me that all of Resident Evil 8 could have been changed with genuinely a single fucking sentence from Chris. Resident Evil 8 did not need to happen, and it's insane. But no, instead Chris is like, Ethan, no, don't even ask about your why I just gunned your wife down and I'm stealing your daughter. Don't even like, don't bother. It's like, what? It's baffling that that's the direction they took with Chris. Cause like, I don't know. There's something about Chris Redfield. I don't know why. I just don't like him. He's such a fucking, like, he's just a moron. Like, well, at least since RE6, he's a moron. He's fine up to like after RE6, Chris is just fucking like a completely different character. RE6, he's just like a drunk. He like giving up on his life, and like then like the man who's giving up on his life, they're like, oh hey, let's put this man in charge of a team of people. Nothing will go wrong here. Oh damn, he got all of his fucking team killed, or he didn't get all of his team killed, but they all died because like whatever. And like I don't know how the fuck he still has any status after RE6. Like in anything. I don't know how he even got like hired by anybody. After RE6, and then Chris appears like for a little bit in RE8 or in RE7, sorry. He has like his own DLC and stuff. It's so like, actually, like, his team still dies in RE7, and then here he is again, RE8, just doing the dumbest fucking shit. Like, how does this man have a fucking, like, I don't know how he has any, like, anything. The start of RE8, after, if you rewatch it after beating the game, it's like, it is so confusing, because you're like, why didn't he tell it, Ethan? Why did he not say anything? I'll try not to spoil anything too bad if, you know, people haven't played RE8, but it is baffling. Like, it is such a stupid, like, actually, you know what? No, I'm spoiling it. Here, if you don't want spoilers for RE8, run away. Or like, yeah, I don't know. Skip ahead to, I don't know what timestamp. I'm not giving a timestamp. I'm just gonna, no, I'll give a timestamp. I'm sorry. It's on screen right now. Yeah, spoilers from now on. So like, Ethan's wife is like taken, or kidnapped, and then fucking, you know, replaced by Mother Miranda or whatever the fuck. And Chris knows this and guns her down, which like would make sense. But there's no reason after he shot the fake Mia to like do any to do anything. He could have literally just went to Ethan and been like, hey, that wasn't your wife, come get in the car, I will explain everything on the ride. But instead he fucking steals Ethan's kid, which I don't think that Chris knows, like, what, like, that Rose is like special or anything. I don't know if he knows. I think all he actually knew was that he doesn't know that Ethan's like actually dead, right, or like made a mold, so he has no reason to think that Rose is special, but he still like takes Rose away. And it's like, what? Why? Like, all of RE8 does not need to happen. Genuinely, it could have started up like how it does up until the point where like, you know, bullets fly, and then he literally just like talks to Ethan. It is a conversation. I hope fucking Chris Redfield is stripped of all titles by RE9. Like, that man does not deserve to be a captain of any team. It is insane that he is. Leon, on the other hand, like, the worst that man has done is like care too much. I think since Resident Evil 6, like the lore in Resident Evil is really not entertaining, because like I miss Wesker, man. I just miss Wesker. He was such a good fucking villain. Like it is unfortunate that they can never do another Wesker. Like Wesker is like he's the guy. He's him. He's like the big bad guy. Then you know Chris kills him or Chris and Sheva kill him in Resident Evil 5, and fucking like the whole series. Actually, it's really funny. They kill off Wesker and then immediately the next game sucks. But yeah, Resident Evil 9 is going to be good. I think they're going to build upon what Resident Evil 6 completely fails at and do something like genuinely fucking like amazing with RE9. I hope. I really hope they do. Oh. Well. Cool.
What a beautiful day. Whoop, whoop.
No fucking way.
Perfect for a Sonic King.
No fucking way. Please tell me his moveset is a fishing rod. If that man's moveset is a fucking fishing rod, he is instantly staying on my team forever. Who am I replacing you with?
We ready to play?
Please, for the love of God.
Sprained my ankle yesterday. My hip
Might
hurt,
sound inappropriate.
next year.
If it's inappropriate, keep it to yourself.
Yo, come on.
No.
Have a land
He
breaker
doesn't have a fishing rod.
He's from a landbreaker clan. Are you?
No, dude. You can't just give him a fishing rod in the fucking... I'm actually so upset about that.
Stop progressing.
I've been baited.
Give me the front row this time.
This recording is going on about 2 hours, and I do want to have it out by like the next day, so I'm probably gonna just like stay up for a few hours and put it all together. I don't know if you guys want to see more
Do you
like yap content where I just kind of talk about pretty much nothing for like maybe like half an hour. I could probably cut this down to half an hour. I did. There's a lot of like silence and whatever. If you guys do want like more of this, I know there's a lot of yap tubers, but like, you know, maybe probably you guys would enjoy more yapping and whatever over like silly little video games. Also, if you want it to be over this game, I guess I'd be fine. I don't I'm not really paying attention to the story or anything. I'm kind of just like, yeah, this is neat, whatever.
The blight is a form of hazard caused by the ether. What
Wow.
Wolfram said is true.
I can't believe the blight is a form of hazard caused by the ether.
It is
Honestly, one thing that I kind of appreciate so far in this game is that these like dialogue scenes, at least so far, aren't ridiculously boring like Genshin's. Genshin's dialogue scenes where it's just, oh, it's like cut back and forth between like characters and whatever, and like they're talking and it's like whatever. I can't enjoy those. Like, even if there's voice acting, it's just, it is like there's a couple like canned animations, but like so far what I've noticed in this game is that they do like kind of interesting like camera like shots, and like there's like some like little animations like this character right here, like they just did like a head turn and like I don't know, it looked pretty alright. I think I'll finish this little mission or whatever, and then I'll
we've had no update.
probably
me.
Probably turn off the recording, you know.
We haven't seen
I don't know exactly what how long I'll record for these. Actually, I'll hit the 2-hour mark and that'll probably be it. Also, hopefully the recording quality of this isn't too bad. I haven't noticed any drops, so
Jeez, how's he running so fast?
yeah, I hope it's all Gucci on the recording end. This game does look very pretty, for, you know, even on like low graphics like I have to play on, but you know, whatever.
Known be dead.
I can see myself playing this for not maybe not a long time, but a decent amount of time. The what?
But you don't look like no Wooster to me.
What the fuck did you just call me? I'll take a moment to just like wrap up, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing with this video. Yeah, it'll get uploaded, like for sure. Just I'm not sure like what I'm doing.
This is the place.
I don't know if I'm gonna like keep making videos like this, if I'm gonna keep doing like occasional.
Your sister is sick and we got breakers crawling all over the place. Your place is here by her side, damn it.
He said the D word. But yeah, if you guys want to see more of me just sitting here talking for however fucking long this video is, yeah, I guess let me know. If you don't want to see it, then don't say anything, fucking asshole. Whatever, fine. I won't make more. Whatever. If you really don't want to see more. Here's a random thought to leave you with. Fairy characters in like video games, specifically like tiny like people who like fly with like very like tiny wings. Do you think that they have hollow bones? Because, you know, they have to fly and like normal like thick bones would be too heavy. So do you think that little like tiny people like Gallica from Metaphor Fantasio, do you think she has hollow bones? And do you think if you squeezed her enough, she would just like break? Okay, bye.